Hello everyone, boxer friends. Today we will have a kettlebell, and regarding the kettlebell, I want to tell the skeptics that the kettlebell has always been in boxing. It still exists. It is still used by the Russian national team, and I believe that it will be used for a long time. It is impossible to replace the kettlebell with anything. Today we will show exercises for the fist, hand, forearm, and shoulder joint. So let's begin. It's easy to do. There are two options. You do the first option on your knees. Everything on your knees. The second option is done from a chair or from any surface that would create emphasis on your hands. Something like this. So Dimka, look, everything is very simple. The first exercise, you need to fix your hands like this and pull the weight towards yourself. Towards yourself. Towards yourself. This way. The exercise is simple. It helps a lot and is effective. The second point, it is done like this. The arms are fixed and you pull towards yourself in the same way. Like this. Let's try it from your knees first. On the side, like this. And you bend. This is such a simple, not complicated mechanic. Fix your hands well here. And look, here you have a position. Well, a little bit like that. On the chair, your hands are straight, but here you have more comfortable grip. Also a very old exercise. Pull, pull, pull well. Do it 15-20 times. Try not to bend, so that your arms are straight, so that you don't stretch your shoulders. That is, the whole load is here. The muscles that hold your fist up are right here. Like this. Don't pull it down. It needs to be straight. Let me show you again. Like this, you see? You only have one hand working. You see? There is another variation of this exercise when the kettlebell is swinging. This way. Try to shake it now. Just lock your elbows. The next option, look, it's the same. You grab it in the same way. Only you do moves like this. This is already under punch specifically. And try from the side. Doesn't go up. Raise it as much as you can. Twist your arm. One hand helps the other. There is another option, the same one. Also from a sitting position. When you grab the kettlebell like this and just start twisting it like that. Look, do you see how your palms work? That's it. That's how you make a turn in a punch, especially for a side punch that goes behind the glove. You throw it. That is, thanks to this exercise, you will specifically throw it there. A very effective thing. Good. Does it warming up well? Here, due to the fact that you grab it with your palms, the load on your forearms is disturbed differently than when your fist is clenched. And this way you warm up even better. There is another option. This is not a simple option. You also grab it in the same way. And look, there is such a moment here. I'm showing. So bend it here. Can you see? You move it like this. And bend it, pressing it with your fingers. All these exercises are simple, but in this simplicity is the secret. You won't be able to pump up any other way. No, it doesn't need to be further away. It should be on your hand. Put your hand down like this. And look, this is where your hand should hang. That is, not like this, not like this, but right under you. Bend it harder. That does not work? You can, try. Palm like this. Give it to me. In theory, everything is very simple here. You see? Like this. Like this. You see how it's done? I say again, you just need to get used to these exercises. You need to adapt. Do this 20 times, and you'll be a champion. This is already good for the elbow joint, because the weight is stretched. That is, all the tension goes down and everything warms up all the way to your shoulder. A fun exercise. But once again, these exercises are for strong people. If you don't have enough strength to do this exercise with this weight, then take it lighter. It will be better. It will be more effective. One of the most common exercises is when you bend it like this. There are two options there. The first option is when you bend like this, and the second option is when you seem to be steering. Both options are simple if you do it like this or like that. The loads are different, so first try bending it like this and then flattering it. In some exercises there, your dynamics literally change a little and your efficiency immediately increases. Okay, you can be bolder, Dimka. You will really feel it. That's enough. Okay. A little bit higher. Good, good. You have the emphasis here, so it's more comfortable for you. Okay, stop. Now try it from a chair. Stretch out, hands here, and do the same with the chair. Then put your hands out further. Like this. Do you see the difference here? Here you have your hands underneath you. So it's the same exercise, but it's going to have a different impact. Do you see how the load immediately has changed? Okay, now try to throw. Good. Come on, come on, come on. Well done, Dimka. Tough, right? In fact, everything is very simple. You see, I don't even pick it up. Like this. The next exercise is for the fingers. It's very important in boxing that your fist is very strong. Here, in addition to the fist itself, the strength of the fist, you also need to maintain this side. This one. So that you don't have it like that when you hit. That is, if your hands are weak, then you will never hit hard. Bandaged, wearing gloves, you will still be injured instantly. A little here, a little here. There are sharp moments, so look, everything is simple. You grab it with your fingers, and in this way, you pull your fingers towards you. There is no need to twist anything. This is such a specific exercise, only with your fingers. This strengthens very well just these stabilizing muscles and these veins. It strengthens them significantly. That's it. No need to drag it here anymore. Don't pull it here. Just use your fingers like this. Clack, 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 and that's it. This hand here, put it on your knee. Twist your arm. You can do it like this. Okay, grab it. Okay, lift it here. More, so that your elbows rests. And now with your fingers. Got it, got it. Lift up with your fingers. Lift up with your fingers. Lift up, Dimka. I raise it, it doesn't rise. How can it not rise? Must rise. Really tough exercise. Raise with your fingers. Here I feel. Here, yes, here it is attached. That is, this stabilization. Because I'll say it again, in a fight, your fist may not always fit perfectly. If you put your fingers further away, no, just use your fingers, fingertips. with these ones. Oh, well, I got it. So that your instep is done with your fingers, so that you can work out this part. It already falls when you take it with your fingers. Choose for yourself. So, one more exercise. This is a pre-exercise. It is also general developmental. Not only boxers do it. It's done like this. You just turn it over and play with it. One of these calm ones. Not a difficult exercise at all. This is where you lower it onto your fingers. This is where the lifting is done. That is, you hold it on your fingers and rub it here as much as possible. Do you see how simple it is? It is also considered one of the effective exercises for developing hand strength. That is, the entire forearm warms up. The load mainly goes here, on this part. Very good exercise. The second exercise is the same. Only you do it this way. Lift it to the end. Don't do it like this. That is, so that your hand is fixed. Here the load goes to the thumb. This part is where it warms you up from below, above and below. Thus it pumps. If you hold it like this, it's completely different. You press them here, so that you already have tension and begin to pull. If you can pull here all the way, then pull as long as you can. Over time, your strength will grow, and you will be able to do it easily. When you start doing it wrong, other muscles become involved, and you end up doing something wrong. That is, here it is strictly hands-on. You won't believe it. Simple exercises like this have a significant effect on the power of your punch, just exponentially. There is such a popular exercise. Unfortunately, many people simply do not turn the wrist. When you push it here, this part in your hand should completely bend like this. That is, you get this moment. Do you see? Like this, so that the hands are here. If you just pull it like that, it's one job. But when you do it with your hands like this, it turns out completely differently. That is, you have this part. Here you don't need to let it go straight there. You have this at the expense of pull it out. Yes, the elbow will come out. Like this. Yes. Up, up. Should we throw it in at this moment? Well, yes, you can throw it here. Okay. Don't fix it. Return it right away. Instantly. Fine. This is where the short muscles have to work. Don't fix it. Okay. And now quickly try. Squat. Sit down. Good. This is the original technique. The correct technique, which also increases the force of the punch. Well, to stabilize the hand, that is, there is also an exercise that seems simple, but it is very effective. That is, this is turning the bar over. Can you see how it works? Have time to intercept here. Do you see how good it is? And try to hold it. Don't accelerate it too much. Well, the last option is simply with a light neck. That is, length also plays a role here. Also an auxiliary exercise, done like this. You can generally stand straight and just lift the bar. The exercise is calm, very good. It can be done even for children. Well, to finish everything off correctly, all these exercises can be done with a not very heavy dumbbell. One of my favorite boxing exercises. In this way. You can do it quickly. Fix it and do it quickly. The exercises in the complex change. If you started with one exercise, then next time start from the end, so that there is no such habituation system. Because when you get used to the complex, get used to the exercise, then the effectiveness drops. That's why in complexes you kind of do it all over again every time. Everything is very simple. These are the exercises, also with the dumbbell. These exercises with fixation. It's just that boxers are such people that they have a definition of faith. That is, you believe it when you've checked it. You need to check all these complexes. Through this checking, you are strengthened. Because your self-esteem of strength itself allows you to do some things in the ring. Why? Because strength gives confidence. In boxing, strength comes first. In second place comes technique. And then, on strength and technique, comes tactics and strategy. So without strength in the ring, you are poor. So these complexes give you a lot of confidence. Therefore, guys, practice. Let your quality of punch and quality of your strength constantly grow. There are no limits. Boxers work with very light weights and very heavy weights. I say again, strength comes first. Well, love and kindness to everyone. See you again.